吗？农户的有没有菜？
Good morning, everyone. How are you today? My name is Lucy, and behind the camera is my colleague Leah. Today, we are giving you a special live stream for China Plus, and we are in Gansu province. Let's take a look at this beautiful small village in front of me. Let me know that if you are here, we can see all of you in the comment section, so please comment and share the live stream as much as you can. We're from China Plus, and today we are in Xiaohong Village, or with a very cute name, Little Red Village. Throughout the next 2 weeks, we are going to show you all of the little beautiful villages in China. And today we are starting with Xiaohong Village. My name is Lucy. Once again, my colleague's name is Leah. She is behind the camera. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave in the comment section. Oh, check this out. 给我们看一下吧。So you can see the locals are cooking some beans. 是自己种自己采的吗？How yummy! You can leave in the comment section how you think of it. 谢谢您，谢谢。And let me tell you about the weather today. Today we are in the central plains of China. If China's map is like a big rooster, let me show you. We are in the very center of China in a province named Gansu province. In this province, we have about 26 million people. 26 million people. However, this province has long been a landlocked province, meaning that it is surrounded by mountains and by deserts, and it is really hard to get into or out of this province. The transportation was very difficult. Because of the difficulty in transportation, this province has long been an impoverished province in China. There are altogether 34 provinces and areas in China, and the GDP of this province only rank 31. So let's go over there and see what the villagers are preparing. Maybe they're getting ready for us for lunch. Hi to Emma, great to see you. 大哥，您这个是给谁做的呀？
给你们做的。
给我们做的，谢谢谢谢。我们可以稍微尝一个吗？So we're trying one of the beans because they have cooked this for us to try. It's very yummy. I love beans. Any of you in the comment section love eating beans? Please leave a comment and let me know. And let me say hi to all of you. And at the same time, you can check out the beautiful view in the Little Red Village. Good morning to everyone who said hi. We have Louis here, said good morning to China. Thank you. We have Michelle here. Great to see you. We have Debbie who's watching. Kim who's watching. James is saying, how are you doing today? To Kenny. So Kenny is here as well. That's great to know. Let's have a look over there. We have a group of journalists, our colleagues, interviewing the villagers. So please follow me. This is the Little Red Village, Xiaohong Village. And you can see the local plantation is quite amazing. Do you love the little fence formed with little rocks? Very nice indeed. And we have a village dog. Explain to everyone is that In China, in villages, dogs are usually chained. Villages, they're usually quite energetic, and they would say hi to you in an energetic way. If you know, in China, the dogs are chained. However, once the owner meets the dog, they will be unchained and they can take a walk all together. And over here, we can see quite an interesting structure. Can any of you guess what this is for? I already have the answer, but you can have a closer look. You can see this up with little bits of mirrors. Can you guess what they are for? What are the mirrors for? And in the middle of it, there's sort of like a scaffolding support, putting some kind of kitchen pot on. And let me see if I can open it. Is this an alien ship? No, it's actually a wok, and I don't think the villagers still use it. Wow. Oh, guys, this is how they cook back in the days. So let me see your comments and let me see if you understood what this equipment was for. James is saying that that is a cool dog. Yes, that's totally true. And we have Jesse said, the live stream in a little village, they will present a mini documentary later. Yes, that's right. Kenny is saying that's a bath tube. Amy Gross is saying that's for heat. And Annette said, hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much. And Amy, you are correct. This is for heat. So this type of equipment in the Chinese villages, they use solar power. This is the most original way of using solar power. So all of these small mirrors will be collecting heat from the sun. And the heat will be centralized and then all together light on the bottom of the pot to cook some soup or some beans that we just saw. So let's have a look over here. Most of the villagers in the this one is an old storage house that's been preserved to show you how the village house looks like before. So usually they have a big courtyard where they will plant their vegetables. So this is sort of like a veg garden. And you can see these stones lined up as a little pathway to go into their houses. But this house is an old house before they were lifted out of poverty, and this is quite small, and you can see the walls of the house are made of mud, not very ideal. However, take a look here. This is the new house. Look at the sharp comparison, the old and the new. We have Robert Vinza here. Yankee hat, go Boston. Thank you. Yes, I love my NY Yankee hat, and actually and you guys remember to like and share this as much as you can. My name is Lucy, behind the camera is Leah, and we are live for China Plus, telling you about how small villages in China lifted themselves out of poverty. And let's keep going. Whoa, a cool motorbike. We have Mary who's watching. Thank you for watching, Mary. And let me say hi quickly to the people that I have missed. We have Dennis here saying hi. We have Ling. Why do you leave a beautiful dog chained with nowhere? Ling, as I have explained, the dog is only chained temporarily because we have visitors like myself and other reporters coming to the place. And the dogs in China, usually in villages, they are usually quite wild and will greet you in a very energetic way. So without causing a scene, they have put the dog temporarily in that area. However, once we move away from this area, the dog will be rejoined with the owner. So this is now another way of building a house. You can see they've gotten rid of the mud structure, and they've all lined them up with beautiful bricks. And also the poles are made with beautiful wooden pole. And that is the new bricks that they are using, altogether creating a very beautiful and peaceful environment. This is inside of the house. This is actually the living room. Really nice indeed. Hector said, you can't say Yankee hat, you have to say New York Yankee hat. Yes, New York Yankee hat. Or I usually call it NY Yankee hat from being lazy. Beautiful painting here. Thank you so much, James. And let's see if there are any comments that we have missed out. Hector is giving us a lot of lovely emojis. Thank you so much, Hector. And this is all in Mandarin, so a bit hard to understand for everyone, but let me explain to you what they mean. When you look at this beautiful calligraphy, really, really nice. And ooh, of like an example house, so we should be able to go in and have a quick look. This is the bedroom, really nice and tidy, isn't it, everyone? Really nice and tidy. So this is a traditional sort of bedroom in the China Central Plains. This area is actually of quite high altitude out of the whole Gansu province. This place has an altitude of 2,300. They will be putting some firewood, and afterwards the whole bed will be warmed up. But you have to be really careful not oversleeping or staying in bed too much and getting lazy, because otherwise no one will be changing the firewood for you. You have to do it yourself. Otherwise the bed will be cold, or it can get overheat if you let it the firewood burn under the bed for too long. So please let me know if you are familiar with this type of bed heating system. I think this is the most original way of having a heat blanket. 奶奶你好。Everyone say hi to grandma. 您好，您姓什么呀？这个郎。So this is Grandma Lang, Lang, Lang. You can say hi to her. And this is the potato that she just cooked. In this area, Gansu province, because it is in the central plains of China, their climate is very good for the growth of potatoes, sweet potatoes, and all kinds of root plants. For example, they have high altitude, so they don't have very moist weather, and the needs. So back in the days, when people can't afford to buy more different types of vegetables and meat to eat, they eat a lot of potatoes to keep themselves from being hungry. But nowadays, potatoes are just steamed or fried in different ways as a snack, rather than what they eat 3 meals a day. So you can see the villagers are very carefully preparing some food for us. Steamed beans, steamed potatoes, all very beautiful. Now let's take a break and check your comments and see what you have thought so far. Remember to like and share this as much as you can. We have Jessie said, hello Grandma Liang. Thank you so much, Jessie, for saying hi. When I see the grandma, I think the grandma is going oh, she's over here in her kitchen, of course. So let's have a look in the kitchen and see what she's busy with. So many potatoes. 奶奶进来看一下你的厨房。这个是您自己种的吗？
这就是我们吃的要人嘛。
是的，要买的。So she bought it for us for today. 您姓朗是吗？
哦。
姓朗。今年多大呀？
多大呀？
今年几岁了？
你今年多大了？
多大了？
多大了？我也67了。
67. So Mrs. Lang is now 67 years old, and she needs a little bit of translation when I speak to her because she speaks the local dialect, and my Mandarin sometimes can get a little lost in translation. So you can see there are 3 types of potatoes. 一共3种土豆是 3 types of potatoes. One is the golden potato, and this is the brown potato underneath. And they have the red one over here. So Jessie, I've told her that that you said hi to her, and if you guys in the comment section all wants to say hi to Grandma Lang, you can say hi in the comment section, and we'll let you know. So now,我们跟着您走吧。Grandma is going to take the whole basin of potatoes outside. I am really amazed with her strength. Imagine if I am nearly 70 years old, I won't be able to lift this. 谢谢奶奶。好，我搬上看多重。Oh, quite heavy. So if I am nearly 70 years old, I don't think I will be able to lift this with ease. And this is really nice. Would you like me to try some, guys? It's a bit hot, just out of the wok. Very typical Central Chinese cuisine. Steamed potatoes. Potatoes are so cool, said Emma. Wanda is here, great to see you. Is it a plain area or mountainous area? Said Shihab. Said Sohaib Hazen. That's an amazing question. This area is a very interesting area. It is neighboring the Tibetan Qinghai Plateau and also the Central Plains highland. However, this whole area should be a planned area, like you said. But this particular village is quite of high altitude, 2,300 above sea level. So let me have a bite. It's really, really good. It has sort of like a wood taste, but it's really hearty, and you can hear some. I can't hear. I can hear some cell phone. You can taste a little bit of saltiness inside, natural saltiness. It is really, really yummy, everyone. Steamed potato from Gansu province, Little Red Village, Xiaohongcun, Little Red Village. So the potato grow, let's walk and talk. The potatoes grow in this area of China. The texture is really tight, as in not very loose, because of the dry climate and ample sunshine. 谢谢爷爷。I imagine if this potato 老师，我再拿一个吗？拿一个红的，给你吃。这就给他拿的。So this is for Leah. A red one and a gold one. I'll try a little bit. This one is also very good. Leah, you have to have a try. A little bit hot. Be careful. And let's keep going. Deborah is here. Amazing to see you. Do you like it? 你喜欢吃吗？挺好吃的。Very, very good. Nikki is here. Nikki, we are tasting the best potato that I have had in my whole life. Very, very natural saltiness and a little bit of cheesy taste as well. Now guys, we've got something to eat and we're very happy, and now let's explore deeper into the village following the stream. Sherry is here, great to see you. Anthony is here. Ginger is here as well. Tony M is here. Potatoes are the best, said Stan. Yes, really, really good. And you can see some of our colleagues, other reporters from other stations are enjoying the beans and the potatoes. They're having an amazing time in here. And let's keep going. We have Daniel said, thanks to you for personal profits. Thank you. And we have are you watching? That's good. Thank you. We have all different types of potatoes in the US as well, said Matty Williams. Amazing to know that you also have all these different types of potatoes. Let's maybe go deeper into the village now. Watch out, Leah. Maybe let's go sideways so you don't have to go backwards. 我们两边一起走。How long it's been frozen? Sorry guys, the signal may get cut off a little bit just now because we were with a lot of people. However, usually the live stream should be quite smooth. So guys, now let me take you deeper into the Little Red Village, Xiaohong Village, with my potato, and let me tell you more about the poverty alleviation effort around this area. First of all, no one wants to be poor. No one wants to be poor. However, in China, in some areas, only till this year have they been confident to say that they are living a comfortable life. The reason is, taking this province as an example, Gansu province has 26 million people and the GDP ranks only last 10 of the whole of China. And the reason is, this province is a landlocked province and it is very difficult for transportation. So in a modern society, it is very difficult for the villagers to sell their goods outside of the province to get a better price. And it is hard for new technology, new business ideas to come into the village. So historically, this area has been a poverty-stricken area. And other than transportation being hard, this area has also prone to natural disasters like, for example, earthquake, flood, so on and so on. At the same time, business has never been very advanced in this area because people form natural villages with small population, and because of smaller population, they do not have a big market. So that is the reason why in this area it has been a traditionally poverty-stricken area. China has started its poverty alleviation effort in 2016, so 4 years ago. However, this area, Gansu, has already started to try all different kinds of ways to lift its citizens and residents out of poverty 8 years ago in 2012. They have already tried it. And the first thing they've started to do, check out the villagers sunning on top of the roof, having an amazing time chatting with friends. So let's go a little bit inside this laneway and we will veer our way back to the central square. I was saying that the first thing they've tried is to get education for all school-age child, no one left behind. Check out this beautiful house. This is the new house. And this village is built on the top, on the sort of valley of the mountains. You can see mountains on the background, and they also plant in the mountains too. Hi guys, how are you hearing me? Please give me a sound check. Can you hear me well? Or can you hear some noises buffering in the live stream? So that's one thing. And in this area, they're really good at planting potatoes and Chinese herbal medicine herbs. So they have found different ways to sell the potatoes and the herbs outside of the province for a better price, to sell them in big cities like Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou for a big price. This is another open area of the village with beautiful decorative flowers. Another thing is, you might have noticed that in the village that we have visited, most of the residents we see are grandmas and grandpas. But where are the young people? The young people have been organized to go outside to get a better job. Back in the days, people also go outside to look for a better job. However, it wasn't organized, so people go everywhere. Someone, for example, this household, they go to Shanghai, the other household goes to Beijing, and they have no support. So after seeing this trend, let me stand on the bridge. 你好，大哥。So looks like this uncle is just finished his farm work in the field. So let's go this way and let's see if we can see his field a little bit. Ah, so this is actually a big village. If you go up, you can still see beautiful houses with the backdrop of the mountain and some farmland. Leah, can you see two roosters inside the stream? Nice and tranquil village lifestyle. And once again, we're not in Beijing, everyone. We're in Gansu province in the center of China, with mountains, dry environment, not a lot of river. So this village is quite lucky to have this little stream. So I was saying that young people nowadays have been organized to go outside of the village to look for work. They have this village and this area has started a collaboration program with Fujian, Fuzhou city. So what they have done is they, in an organized way, send the young people, the strong ones, the ones with strength and knowledge, to, let's keep going. This is a local in front of you. Beautiful vest, beautiful hairstyle. So I was saying that they now send people outside in an organized way, so they can all go and enroll in one company or one factory to work, and they can look after each other. They have houses being sorted out for them in the other city, and they have sort of a central committee knowing where they are, and during Spring New Year they can all come back together. Much better than before. They have to all go scattered all across China and have no support of their village men around them. And if you go inside, 从这边可以回去吗？回不去，过不去。哦。从这儿我们回远了。If you see in there, you have a truck and some bikes that the locals bought for the transportation inside the village. And on top of that roof, you can see a lion, everyone. Can you notice the lion? A protective, mythical animal in China, usually put in front or on top of the doorway for good luck. Thank you guys for all your love hearts. and all of your support of the Little Red Village. Remember this, the name of the village, Xiaohongcun, Little Red Village or Xiaohong Village, in the center of China, in Gansu province. The village itself is a true story of how people rise up and going for a better lifestyle and not being trapped with poverty. All of the style of the building is of Chinese central planned style, so very different from all the other places we have visited, like the Tibetan area we have just come back from. Okay, so now it's time to check your comments and wrap up this live stream. Lucy, how old is that building? 请问这个房子大概多少年历史呀？
这个房子可能
十几年。
嗯。
So the village official said about more than 10 years of history. So James, a quite good question. I wasn't able to tell that it was an old house, but you can see other than houses, the villages now do have cars as well as bikes. So quite a modern life nowadays as well. Manuel is saying China Plus. China Plus is saying hi back to you. Hi Lucy and Leah and crew, always happy to see you all, thank you. China Plus what? China Plus the world and China Plus happy lives. Marlene is here to watch, that's amazing. And we have, does the remote village do a harvest festival? That's a really good question. Kenny, let me ask. 请问您这个村子有没有一些丰收节日，或者是有些什么特殊的节庆？
特殊的节庆啊，特殊的节庆，没有。
哦，没有。
没有。
好的。爷爷您好。So you can see inside, we have Grandpa here sweeping the floor. 再见。
听不懂。
Sweeping the floor. And they were saying that they don't have a special harvest festival, and this area is actually a Han people area, so I imagine they celebrate Chinese New Year. But inside the province of Gansu, other than the majority of Han people, they also have Hui people, H-U-I, Hui, which is another ethnic minority group in China. They've also got some Dongxiang ethnic group and some others as well. So you can see this is a sort of a promotion painting, and this painting says, now when you get married, should not spend too much money for a huge banquet. And you might have already heard that since last month there's a campaign in China for no waste, not wasting food, not wasting money, and living within your means. So I told Leah that this grandpa looks like her grandpa. 爷爷你好。你好，多大了？多大了
78了。
78了，哇！ So he is 78 years old. Can you tell 78 years old? 现在生活开心吗？
比有年。
比原来好是吗？
这不好。
以前不好，现在好了是吗？
越结婚越这不好了。
哦，谢谢谢谢。
是的嘛。
身体有点不好。
哦，身体不好，对不起，我听错。So he's saying that he's not really well physically, but he is very happy. 谢谢谢谢，握手。再见。So you can see all across China, when you go through different villages, all of the locals are very welcoming. But that grandpa is the only grandpa that I've seen that looks exactly like Leah's grandpa. So you guys know. And I was wondering whether today we can do a sort of quite creative way of doing a live stream, because we are with a big group of people. So I think there's a car coming. Hello, let's let the car pass. One, two, okay. So guys, I was saying that you will get to see us again very soon, because today we're with a big group of people. As you can see, we have so many cars transporting us here and there into different villages. So after we finish here in the Little Red Village, we will soon be going into another village really quickly. So please stay with us, and we will live stream again this morning, the second live stream, very soon. And we will see you. But I think I have found a very cool person to end the live stream with, which is this grandpa right here. 那胡子很好看呢。你好。So, 多大了？80了。So he is 80 years old, lived in this village his whole life, and now living a very happy life because lifestyle has been improving. Welcome, my friend. Thank you. And amazing to see all of you here. So now let's wrap up our live stream, because we have to get ready to go to our next destination. Let's say bye all together. 我们一起说再见，拜拜，再见，再见，再见，挥挥手，再见，谢谢爷爷。